live. What's up, everybody? How are we doing? Welcome to At the Close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin, as I just lost one of my monitors. Oh, now it's back and now it's gone. One of those days, guys. What can I say? Markets are mostly down. It's okay. We don't have to go up every single day. We don't have to do that. That's okay. But it is 3:32. This is At the Close. I've got Joel with me. So smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends. Wake up your neighbors. Knock on the wall if you have to, or their door, whatever, or their window, and tell them that we're live. And let's start the show right now. How do I do that? All right. It is time for PreMarket Prep At the Close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Joel, what's up?
Good afternoon, Spencer. What's up? I mean, I heard what you say. You know, the market can't go up every day, and that's kind of like we're taking a little breather here.
Yeah.
I will talk about and this is with a capital P here, a potential double
Okay.
top in the
Okay.
futures.
While you're running through the markets, I'm gonna crawl under my desk and unplug my monitor and plug it back in. So I'm still,
Oh
I'm still,
boy,
I'm still here, but I'm gonna crawl right now.
technical glitch. Okay, there goes Spencer.
I'm
You know
here.
he.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, good. Now we can't talk
I'm
about
under
it.
the desk. I'm under the desk.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So the double top I'm talking about, folks. Yesterday, 514.75 was your high. You never got to look at it today, because now at pre-market you went to 45.14. So good number for you on the upside. The downside here is just being really pesky down here. And I really thought that we had that double close area from Friday and Monday, 53.50 and 52 and a quarter. And I just keep thinking we're going to go there. And then as you can tell, the 15-minute chart there, they're not letting it go there and they keep bouncing. So not a good level for you on the downside. We're down 40 handles, only down about 12, 13 from the open of the 9:30 session. So down but not out after just an amazing 6-day run here. As you can look on the upper right chart, see, hey, we traveled a lot of ground here. Maybe taking a little breather. Can't call it a turn yet. Let's look at crude. That's ripping. That's up 564, 114.91. Gold having a good day, up 21.80. 1943.50. I'm looking for this 1950 is pesky. You got to get through there. Silver back over 25 by a decent margin there, up 43 cents at 25.34. Bitcoin, I don't think I've seen this has got to be the smallest range in Bitcoin since I don't know, maybe since this day here. But the good news is it's hanging in the 42K handle, down $50 at 42,340. Ethereum futures, they're just down a little bit, down $14 at 29,7750. So, Spencer, did you find an old sandwich or anything underneath the
No,
desk?
but
Or
I did fix them. So I have 4 monitors, but one of them, like, I have this adapter thing because I only have 3 ports, and the adapters can be a little bit buggy, but I got it fixed now, so we're all good. Top trending stock today, Joel, on Benzinga Pro is Tesla. Are you surprised?
they put the hurt to some people there.
Yeah.
What that blast to 1040 or whatever? What was that all about? Did they
Yeah.
was there news on that or not on Tesla?
So difficult to follow the news flow on this stock. We have so much content on. Everyone has so much content on Tesla.
Okay.
No, I don't actually think there was news. I mean, yes, there was news. The Gigafactory opened, right? That's the news. But we knew that.
That's the news from yesterday.
That's not even. Well, I technically opened today, but it's not even new news. Or I guess it was yesterday. Whatever. It's not even new news though. That's not it. So my answer to you is I don't know.
Okay. I just think a lot of people, like myself, I remember saying, "Oh, you'll be lucky to get this thing at 985 today, 990." Well,
Yeah.
it blew through that, and I think probably you had a lot of people licking their, because the smooths were down, licking their chops on the downside, and they probably got caught. Went through 1,000 and nowhere to go. Uh, and the only negative thing is it's closing. It's gonna. What's the bottom? The bottom's nine. What's the low for the day? The low for the big range on this 976. So you did get up near 1050, kind of slow. Near the middle of the range or towards the lower end of the range. So that's what I'm thinking about this. I don't know. Not down, but not out. Way off the highs. So got to figure sellers will step down from that 1040.70 tomorrow. But
Yeah.
that was a nice head fake it through it, people.
Joel, the developments today in AMC and GameStop are first off, GameStop is it's been quiet since the open, which is cool. AMC is much more interesting because what the heck happened to AMC at like 11:30 today or whatever time that what was that? Was that noon? It
Hmm.
was 11:30 at noon. What the heck happened? I mean, uh, I don't know what happened then. I really don't. But it's almost like the stock woke up.
Yeah, just, kind of that noon balloon, right? Just not
Yes.
as much liquidity. And if you come in with some volume, you can move it. And that's what happened. I really don't have any levels for you. If I was trading this, I probably would have been looking for 23.15 was a high, 23.36. It didn't quite get there. 22.35 backing off. So, uh, different looking chart than the GME. The GME got up to 150.93. So I just think you had, just a little lack of liquidity there. They came in with a big buy order and they got it up there. So, hard to
Well,
discuss the fundamentals, but
GameStop at least though, like it's behaving normally today, right from the open, right 9:30 to now, it's behaving like a normal. It's not doing anything crazy, which is what you probably want to see, right? If you're bullish, you want to like. I know every day the stock does not go to the moon. People are sad, but like you want to see the stock behave normally and
mhm.
like right, like the up like an elevator, down like an escalator or elevator. What's the saying? Did I butcher that? I probably butchered that. Whatever. My
up
point, my
like
point still stands.
up like an escalator, down like an
Yeah,
elevator.
but if you go up like an elevator, you go down like a rock, right?
Yeah.
Uh, So
Uh-huh.
so GameStop showed that last time. So this is probably what you want to see if you are bullish. I was keeping an eye on that high short interest list today. I dropped that link in the chat this morning if you're watching the show. I was looking at names like BGFV, right? Big Five, which did pop off the open and reverse. So too did like GoGo, same story. Beyond Meat, um, a little bit of a story there, but no, I mean, I think I saw a negative headline that Beyond Meat today. But anyway, I was keeping an eye on those types of stocks. I did see a few of them pop off the open. I thought that was interesting.
Okay. Wow, Beyond Meat. I didn't know that thing got into the 30s, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's a big rally and got up to 53.47 and now reversed, closing near the lower end, are going to be closing right near the low. So I don't know if you haven't taken profits and been in that
I
Beyond Meat
know.
there. That's a big run, man. What, 35 to 54? Holy mackerel. I didn't see that. Okay. I talked about us not going down to that double close area. And before you blink, there we are. We just take 55.75 is your low. Man, what are you doing this? The old 340 trick. So here we are. I like two closes in the same area. It's not as good as a double top or double bottom, but that Friday close was 53.50. Your close on Monday, that rocky day on Monday wasn't here, was 52 and a quarter. So been looking for that all day and looks like we're going to get it now. The last print, 54 and a half. So finally getting there.
Here is the earnings calendar for tonight. With a caveat that RH at the time we made this, RH was on for what today, but they just bumped themselves to next week. So RH is not tonight, but
I wonder
Ollie's
why they did that. I wonder why.
Ollie's Outlet is tonight. KB Homes is tonight. Traeger, which is ticker Cook, is tonight. Is this their first report as a public? No, it's not. It's
No, they've been out.
uh,
Wow, man, that stock's gotten roasted, huh?
ooh, how long were you working on that one for?
I think I got it's toast, it's roasted. I can come
Yeah,
that'd be when I can come up with some
yeah,
pretty good ones.
yeah, yeah,
Wow, look,
yeah.
what's the other stuff? What's the other one?
Yeah, Weber, WEBR is the other one. How's that one
Is
doing?
that doing
Same thing. The charts look the same.
wow. Man, I wonder if wow, they waited too long to IPO. But
Hey,
hmm.
they sold the top. KB Home is one we should probably look at, Joel, because that I guess that's the big one. KB Home and Darden. Darden's tomorrow morning. I want to look at both of these today.
With the well, first of all, how's Lennar been doing after their report? It did get a pop, and now it's dropping. Just KB Homes, it will be all over the place, but my area of interest, if they like the report and they pop it. Look at that, three highs in the same area. 3840, let's call it. If you get a pop, you're looking to exit. On the downside here, I just would go with the low of the move at 33.94. So I'll go wide, 34.38. Potential support and resistance in KB Homes.
What about
Uh,
Darden? I'm looking at Darden for a hot second. DRI.
DRI.
It just moves with the market. It's quiet.
Darn it, what do they got now? They got Red Lobster, right?
As when I think Darden, when I hear Darden, I think Olive Garden.
Okay.
Darden, Olive Garden. That's what I think.
I'll see what happens at 135 there. This is pulled back, but 135, that's the trap door on the upside for the short. Shorts are going to be scrambling above 135. If we're coming back on the downside here, people might have feel that they missed the dip. Let's just call it 116 was the low. Let's call it a almost a 20-point move, right? Close enough. So 10, 126, 127. What do you got there? Double bot. Ooh, look at that. So 127, 135. Those are heads up levels in uh, Darden, and boy, oh
Speaking,
boy, 54 and a quarter.
yeah.
Look at that. I wanted it to go to 53 and a half or 52 and a quarter, and they take it down to 54 and a quarter, and then they bounce it 10 points. Man, oh man, oh man. I guess I'm not the only one that can read a chart. Okay, what else you got?
Speaking of dip, you know what today is? Today is National Chip and Dip Day. Do you have a chip and dip, Joel?
Uh, what do you mean? Do I ever chip a dip,
No,
or
like, do
do
you
I?
have one? A chip and dip is one of those things. It's like a tray with like the
Oh, of
dip in the middle.
course.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You know what? You know what's horrible for you, but it's so good is
No.
that French onion dip.
Yeah.
You ever get that at grocery store?
No, I don't. But I know it's
Oh,
good.
you see, it comes
I,
really? You should
it's
get
good.
it. It's horrible for you, but it's pretty good. But wow, are we still having YouTube problems today?
I don't. I thought we had recovered. I thought we had recovered from this morning. I didn't see any problems. Uh,
Did
yeah,
Jonathan Loveless, did he say that before he said Joel seems like a sour cream and onion kind of guy?
it
And
may
then
have
I
been,
said that
it may have been about the same time.
same
Darn
time?
it. Easy Mike, you're right. I didn't even remember. I'm ashamed of
They
myself.
sold Olive Garden.
No, no,
No?
no. Today is a 2-year anniversary of the COVID lows. I didn't even remember. Today's the day that the Fed came out and said, have no fear. We are going to throw a freaking money bazooka at this thing, and we're going to see what happens. And that was the COVID low, March 23rd. I'll never forget it.
Wow. Okay.
2 years.
Look at everyone like the French onion dip. Boy, that is Nick Bellucci's liking that one too. I really struck a chord with it. Clam dip and ruffles. You guys are making me hungry. Okay. What else do we got? We had the 15 minutes left. We just got
Yeah.
our 10-point bounce. Is this the dead cat bounce, or are we going to rally this thing into the close?
All right. Let's go to some stocks from the chat. The blind trader mentioned Leslie's, which is a Luke Jacoby favorite. How is LESL doing? It's been quiet.
It should be probably a seasonal play, right? I hope Luke got out of it. Pool supplies should be. Are we asking about this any kind of particular reason or
I'm imagining the blind trader is long. I think he's long.
blind trader? You gotta. Someone has an opinion there at 22, and they've had that opinion since late January. I just look across the left, so not real bullish until they can get through that 22. On the downside here, I bet you're really close to, let's just call 22 the high of this rebound. Let's just go 18 to 20. Yeah, 20. Right now, this is what you got to hold here. These this low today, it's pressing. It's down near the low of the session. You don't want to lose this low right here, 1978. So that's what you're looking. Leslie pools seasonality. People are going to be opening up the pools and using a bunch of chemicals, but that probably won't be reflected until next quarter. But that's what I'm looking. Nothing special there. Trading range, nothing set. 22 even sticks out on the monthlies. So blind trader, mark 22 gets above 22, then you got some potential upside.
Broke Bimmer guy asked, "How do you feel about Netflix? I love it as a product. Don't know if I love it as a stock though, and I know it's come all the way down, but
It's tired. Look at that.
part of me thinks that in terms of growth, Netflix's best days are behind them. That's how I feel about that. Their only growth drivers at the moment, their only levers are international. That's it. And maybe if they get into sports, right, which they're not in right now, live sports. I mean, but outside of international and live sports, they've done their growing.
This is wow. I mean, I know we got some time left in the session here, but this is going to be the lowest volume day in Netflix. Oh my gosh. It's going, I don't even see it. We had a volume day back in January at 3.4 million. And where you at now here? You're
Wait, let me see.
2.9 million. Might not even get there.
Let me see.
Uh, man, it's just I'd go tight here for the ranges. This is like I'm looking at the ranges over the last four sessions, and it's basically 367 to 387. That 387 was kind of an outlier, and now you're smack dab in the middle. So under 367, I think you got some more downside if you could clear that 387. Just looks like you run into more resistance. It's just not the Netflix of old. That's it. That's I wouldn't want to be long it and I wouldn't want to be short it.
Joel, looks like New Year's Eve, December 31st, was the last time Netflix had a daily volume this low.
Yeah. So figure out what it did after that. And
Well, I mean, we can clearly see it. They're actually, well, that was earnings, so never mind. It kept going down, but the whole market was going down in January, so I don't know. What about from Michael O'Byrne, NVIDIA?
they don't like that investor day. That is what double top there, just right in the area of where you had those other highs in February. It's leaking. It's on the low of the session. It's going to be the biggest loser of the top components in the second day in a row. If you caught any kind of this rally here, I don't know. Look out below, especially if you got a weak market. Can't get really bullish this thing until you clear 272. Um, that's big. I don't know. Looks weak. Look at people. Zen bullish. Now he's coming with the Lipton California onion soup mix with the Philly cheese and the sour cream. That-
That's not a thing. That's
yeah,
not
it is. Yeah, people
with
do that.
Philly. What?
That's kind
I've
of what that
never
thing
heard
is in
never
the
heard of that
grocery
before.
store. I'm gonna buy some for you. Bring it over. We just ticked 54. Now we're 55. That rally, that quick 10-point rally, just evaporated here in front of our eyes going into the final 9 minutes.
I just want to point out toot my own horn here that Formula One, FWONK, is it breaking out to a new all-time high today? Let's find out where exactly I bought this thing because
Okay,
I
say the
don't
symbol. Say the symbol slow for me.
FWONK Fwonk.
Okay.
I'm
And
also behind on my Drive to Survive. I haven't been making good progress on that in the last week or so. I've been watching other things. Where did I buy this thing? I bought this thing at I'm on the app. How do I see it? 61.91 is where I bought this thing. So it's a slow mover, but it is an all-time high.
that's a great move. Yeah. What was your target on it?
Target. What's that?
Yeah. Okay. Just take 52 and a quarter. That was Monday's close, trying to bounce once again, but can't really, not getting away from it. So it's going, this is turning into like, from like not such a bad day to kind of a bad day here, heading into the close, 8 minutes left.
Wait, Mitch.
Neo,
Got
Neo.
something for you. I
Mitch.
got something for
Yeah,
you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mitch.
Here, I'll share it right here.
You keep
Here.
messaging me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Here you go. Look,
Okay.
look at these stats. This is the last weekend. Motorsports. NASCAR had
Okay.
You see 4 million there. Formula One had 1.3 million. But then this is the cool stat right here at the bottom: is that Formula One nearly matched NASCAR in 18 to 49 demographics. So NASCAR earning
Nice.
716,000 viewers in that category, and Formula One getting 656,000. So what does that show you? That the young demographic is all about Formula One there.
That's it. That's it. We're all about Drive to Survive, Formula One. I'm here for it. Double
Mitch,
Yeah.
dip.
who's your favorite NASCAR driver?
I'm a Verstappen fan, but I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's
go
nice.
for the non-favorite. I went for the favorite last year, and you know how that is, going for the favorite all the time. So this year, I'm going for a non-favorite. I'm going for Nando, part of McLaren.
Oh.
So
Okay.
go,
And we
go
got the
Nando.
Indy 500 coming up too. Isn't that a stock? The
Yeah.
Indianapolis Speedway?
Oh,
The Motor Speedway is public. Oh gosh, what's the ticker on that one? I'm gonna find it. It's I don't know what it is. Top of my head. Indy. I'm not gonna find it right now. I'm not gonna
Okay.
find it. Forget it. Moving on.
Who's the guy that won the Indy like 2 out of the last 3 years? Is that Dario
Joel,
Franchitti?
nobody watches Indy. Nobody watches NASCAR. That's the problem.
Keselowski. He's from Michigan. I like him. That's why I
Okay.
do. Have you ever been to MIS besides
I'm
for a concert?
I no, I haven't been. No, not at all.
It's cool. I was there once, and I tell you, man, you're walking by that fence, and those cars go by, and it almost knocks you off your
I've
feet.
been to one race. I've been to the Pocono Raceway, and I was there for like a semi-pro race when I was a
Okay,
kid.
all right,
But that
back
was
to
okay.
stocks
Back
here.
to stocks. Neo, please, from Mike. Neo is having. I saw it reached an all-time high on the Hong Kong exchange because it just IPO'd there the other week. But
Wait, Neo, it could have hit an all-time high.
on the Hong Kong exchange, yes.
Well, it's nowhere near that. Sold.
Well, no, but
Um,
it IPO'd like last week or 2 weeks ago. So
I would say this is a nice little move here that you got going up, and today's a decent day too. But man, I'd be saying, come on, get me over 23.30. That's what I want to see. I think maybe you got another buck and a half up there to that area. That would be my next target. You made a higher high today for the move, so that's good news. Um, this is what I look for tomorrow, since we only have about 5 minutes left in the session.
yeah.
Looks like you're gonna get a double close here, right at this 21.77, 21.88 level. I see the two lows are in the same area too, but a new high for the move. Maybe gonna get a new close. Focus on 21.80 tomorrow. Make sure it holds that, works its way back into the 22 handle, or not trying to call a top in it yet, but I do, jot down that double close and make sure it can hold that area.
Did we look at Adobe yet? I don't think we did. It seems like recent memory, Joel. anytime an a stock late reports earnings, spends the duration of our show going down, even if it's
Down.
trading higher. If it goes down from 7 a.m. onward until the open, it just goes down more once the opening bell happens.
You're welcome, Mike. I don't know if you guys could, detect like different tones in my voice, when I'm looking at things, but we covered this, and I kind of threw out the high and I kind of threw out the low, and I was just like, it just looked like someone had their foot on that thing. Like there was a seller out there. I'm getting out today. I'm selling, and that's what it looked like. Maybe like 8:39 today, and I might have given some potential support levels, but man, this someone just they hated it. They wanted out of that report. That's a big red bar. One big red bar usually begets two red bars. And if the market continues to deteriorate like we are here, I think you got to prepare yourself for you're $6 off the low. But if I was trying to hang in here, I'd use that. I'd stop myself out at the low of the day today because I wouldn't want to sit it out to 407.94. That is the low of the move, and they're not liking this market, man. They
No,
are pressing it into the close
low
here,
of the
so
day.
it's
Yeah.
turning. Man, it had it zigging and zags, but we're gonna struggle to close uh, above. Well, we're right here, 44.50. We got 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Um, energy obviously leading the way today, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
utility is looking like it's gonna maybe even close down for the day at this point. It's been green for most of the day, but the XLU. But
Someone said that COVID hit the market today. Did we have some COVID news?
if anything, I saw positive news about about the Moderna vaccine. Um,
Yeah, I mean, man, I mean, I'm more worried about other things than COVID, but who knows? I could
yeah,
definitely I hear Scott Gottlieb on this morning. And I'm never sure what side he's on. New lows here. They're pressing it 48.50 lows. So much for that double close area holding. Took all day to
something to
get
keep in
there.
mind now, Joel. Maybe it's a little bit early, but next Thursday is the end of the quarter. I'm getting a Slack call. Next Thursday is the end of the quarter. So maybe we see some window dressing.
Did you know the trade in your mom's account and she wants to get out before the close? She's calling you on
No,
Slack.
no, no, that's no, no. So something to
Uh,
think about.
End of the quarter. Yeah, yeah. Great content from Jonathan Corpina today. Just looking at that, getting his feel for the market, and good call by him today. He identified the weakness, and that'd be great. Seeing the orders in the book like that, I bet you just stack with orders today. And on the sell side, and they tried to sell into strength, and they couldn't, and now they're selling into weakness.
Bill is asking if anyone follows Juniper. I haven't looked at Juniper in a while. I forgot all about that stock. How is Juniper
Man,
doing?
Bill's girlfriend is an active trader, man. She's always
Wow,
Juniper.
Juniper. That's almost
Wow,
that's almost like a what is that? Like a 10-year high? No, no, no. Well,
this was
yeah,
a
yeah. Actually, that's almost a 10-year high, 12-year high. No, 11,
uh
11-year high, 11.
yeah. Look at that. Uh, Bill is. I
Oh
don't
wow.
know if is she. Oh boy, they crushed it on the close there.
Yeah.
Bill. What is going? Man, just tell her keep an eye on 36. I mean, that's all I can tell you. You're at 35.07. Here are your highs. Last 4 months have been between 35.56 and 36. So she's, if it gets through 36, boom, breakout on the upside. Things are rosy. Kind of leaning on the lows of the session here at $35. I don't like to see that. So take it long above 36, under 35, maybe take some profits.
All right, that is a wrap for us today. So we did end up closing up in energy and utilities, but the SPY, the Qs, the Russell all down for the day. It is what it is. Can't go up every day, as we said. That's a wrap for Joel and I here today. We'll be back live tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time, as always. Tomorrow we have Michael Houston on this show from across the pond, CMC Markets. That should be a fun one. So Joel, I'll catch you over there. And everyone have a great rest of your day. Smash that like button for me, please. And thank you. Going live with Christopher Yule doing his live back testing right now. So
I'm going to go get me some of that French onion dip.
Save me some.
Okay.
And that's it, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.